Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Investimate. Today we are going to talk about what is money and why it is important to determine exactly what it is so that you can have more thinking, more mindfulness about how to spend your money and how to use it. So let's get this video started. So first of all guys, I want to welcome you to this channel. In this channel we are everything about personal finances, making money, saving money. So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing because you don't want to miss the next episodes. So what is money? Money is this. This is a $50 bill and it's basically just a piece of plastic here in Australia. I'm pretty sure it's because they want you to be able to surf with this. But the point is that with this money, we are actually able to get things. We are able to get services. And that only really works because all our society thinks it is valuable. Imagine, for example, that you get transported with $1 million back to where the dinosaurs and all of these species were alive. There was no value for that money. You'll just have a pile of plastic sheets and it will be basically useless. So it has value just because our society thinks has value. And the reality is that you can come up with a million ideas and okay, what is actually money and what not. But one of the ones that really stick to me was the one that the authors of Your Money or Your Life, a pretty good book by the way, you can check it out. They explain that your money is actually your life energy, because the only real truth about money is that we are willing to exchange our time to get money. That can be for a million reasons, but that's the reality. We are always exchanging our time, our energy, our life basically to get money. So I think that one of the keys of really taking this deep into your understanding is that whenever you have now the temptation of thinking like, oh, I want to buy the new iPhone, do I really need it? Think about all the amount of time that you will need to spend in maybe your dreadful work, maybe all the time that you'll need to be like, I don't know, cleaning, or you'll need to be at the office. And that may really put you in a position that will make you think like, maybe I can just use my phone a bit longer and don't waste money on these things. Because the reality is that a lot of people think that money is just limitless. Oh, I can always work more. I can always get more money. But the reality is that since you are exchanging your time is limited. Your life, once it's over, done. You don't have more hours. So if you understand that you are really exchanging your time for your money, you'll be like, okay, this is probably one of my precious resources and I really need to be wise with it. So I don't want to spend things that don't add me value, that don't really give me fulfillment. And one of the key ideas of this book that really stayed with me was the idea of calculating what is your real hourly wage. And in this hourly wage calculation, you are going to consider, okay, what is the amount of time that I actually spend commuting to work? What is the actual amount of time that I spend stressed? Even if I'm not working, I'm always thinking like, oh, I have this meeting Monday or whatever. And all of this time really adds up. So maybe the hourly rate that you think you have, that is, let's say $30 an hour, will end up being like 15 hours just because you spend a lot of time commuting, you spend a lot of time thinking about it. Even outside of work, you are not able to focus like while you are trying to read a book or whatever because you're always thinking about the dreadful meetings that you have Monday. So all of this adds up and it really can reduce your amazing salary to something that is not great just because you are exchanging way more time than you actually think for this work. So once you have done all this exercise of calculating how much money do you actually make per hour, let's say you arrive to a number of $15 per hour. That is like after commuting expenses, the suits money, all the lunch outside of home money, all of these stuffs that add up. Let's say it is $15, but then you are like, oh geez, but I actually use like 60% of my salary to pay the essentials like home and stuff like that. So let's say you are actually only able to get $6 per hour to actually splurge in whatever fun thing you want to do. So let's say if you are considering, oh, I want to buy a new iPhone, this is going to really allow you to see, okay, exactly how much time am I trading to be able to get this new iPhone? So in this case, it will be like $2,200 for the top iPhone at the moment in Australia, and then you will divide that against 6, and that's going to be like a lot of time. That is like 360 hours of your time. That is a lot of time working and, you know, getting around with your boss and having crazy deadlines. So that will really put it into perspective. And what is really crazy is that a lot of people change their phone every year. Every time the new iPhone is out, they go and buy it. So imagine they are basically working like a month and a half just to get the privilege of getting that new iPhone. So that kind of calculations can really put into perspective, like, do I really get that much happiness out of this iPhone? Maybe there are other things that really make you way happier. Instead of getting the iPhone, you can maybe get a family vacation or something like that that will probably give you more value for your money. It's gonna give you more joy, and there are going to be things that you will remember. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't remember like, oh yes, my first iPhone had 3 megapixels and now I have 12. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not what you remember. You remember when you went, I don't know, to Japan with your family, and when you meet them there. All those happy moments are what we really remember most of the times. And it doesn't need to be super expensive. Most of the time we remember the simple times, the simple things that we did. So when you do this calculation, it really makes you think like, what am I using the money for? And what is the things that really give me values and that they really go with my purpose in life? Anyway guys, that was pretty much everything for this video. I really hope you liked it, and if you did, be sure to give it a massive like. Also, let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about the idea of calculating your real hourly wage? To me personally, it was really eye-opening, and I really hope this can give you some value too. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet, because you really don't want to miss the next episodes, and I will see you in the next one.